Peace. Hotep family. This is your RBG brother, God Aleeyah Jr., representing the RBG Nation. And again, I'm coming to you with another exclusive video. And today's topic, as you can see, is admixture. Soul brother number one, abused. Oh, I'm sorry. Soul brother number one, sewer rat, angel snuff 7, abused soul sister. And I have to make this video because it's the shame that you got brothers out here that claim they're something that they're not. They make videos after videos after videos, and they try to give you this illusion like they're the good guys. And people believe them. This is the reason why I always say to people, do background checks. Do background checks on these frauds. You know, when I went to, like I think I said this before, when I went to Philadelphia to meet my brother Maurice Muhammad, and towards the end of his speech, you know, he had, you know, thanked his wife, and it was a beautiful message. It was a beautiful message that he gave to his wife, and it was a heartfelt feeling, and I'll never forget that. You know, I'll never forget that. And it was a sincere, and I saw the real love, and that's what we as Pan-Africans, we definitely, you know, as far as the men, we love our sisters dearly, and we show it, and that's why I respect our Pan-African brothers. We definitely show that we love, you know, our women. But you got these people who claim they don't want to have nothing to do with Africans or Africa. They don't want to have, they're not African people. They don't want nothing to do with Africa. But these people are the most hateful people, the most deceiving people. And I'm going to screen share because I want to bring some awareness to our sisters, you know, about abusive people. You know, you got people who are these Negroes are very abusive to their women, and you got good sisters that's being abused, good sisters that's giving these brothers a chance, that's cleaning these brothers up, and you got these Negroes that don't have no compassion and don't share the love back. See, these were the Negroes who hate Africans, who don't want to be Pan-African. These are the evil people, and these people got to be exposed. You know, and I'm doing it for my sisters because it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't, you know. And this is what I do. I bring a real awareness by using these people as a way to show an example that we won't tolerate certain things. So I'm going to screen share. Just give me a second here. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to screen share something. Hotep Miss Life Lessons. Hotep. Let me screen share this. I want to screen share this real quick because this is something that needs to be exposed. Let me see this. Let me see. Okay, here go one. Well, as you can know, that Angel NUTNUT7 used to be married to this woman named Patricia Robinson, and she cleaned this man up. This man was doing horrible. He was a bum. And remind you that Taalik is going by Angel NUTNUT7. Even though Taalik, that's his Muslim name, and Patricia, she's going to reveal his real name, his birth name, and she's going to tell you what she went through with this nutcase. And but I'm going to show you what she said in this video, and I'm going to show you the things that she had to do. She talked about how this man was very abusive, and remind you, he was in the Nation of Islam. Okay, he was in the Nation of Islam. He changed his name. Matter of fact, he was in the Nation of Islam in the early 2000s. So he changed his name in 2006 to Taalik Ibn'rad. So I'm going to play you this video, and I'm going to show you what she said. Here we go. Let me blow this up.
I don't know when you're going to get this message, but I just want to let you know you are done. Your life has already been a mess, and it's going to get worse. That was low down and dirty what you would do to a woman with children, and you know I need my car, and you're going to take my car keys, but that's all right because I will get another, I'm getting another car key made, and then for you to cause a near, you dirty snake in the grass, I pray you die, and you're done. Everything you dish out, you're going to get it back now, for real, because you playing with the wrong one. That was low down and dirty. And if I even had any thought of even talking to you again, you just blew it. So don't count on a happy life, because you will not be having a long one at all. And again, I don't know when you're going to receive this message, but how can you take my car keys, and how could you try to do something to come between me and my daughter even more? You are so wrong. But I already know you're immoral. All the nasty pictures of the women you have on your computer, and then all the nastiness looking at people's vaginas and butts and tits. You are immoral.
So wait a minute. This man, so this Taalik is a pervert. This man was looking at pornography. This man was looking at porn in front of her daughters. You know, this is the type of dude that he is. A sewer rat will only do this. So, and then, and this is the woman that loved him, that put him in a home. He was in a warm bed. She cooked for him. She cleaned him up. And this man is this dirty dude looking at pornography. and what were her daughters? Those are her daughters. Those not his kids. This man's a pervert, and he was in the Nation of Islam. That's what kills me. This man was in the Nation of Islam. That's why it's very important to do background checks on these morons, these evil people.
And no doubt and dirty. And I'm gonna tell you something else. You did not do anything but make our life a little hell, and I was not gonna let you do that. Walking around like some deranged person, like we really know you are. So if you want to use this, play it out to whoever, so they'll hear how immoral you are and how hateful you are and spiteful you are. Because I would have never did that to you. And again, I don't know when you want to receive this message, but how can you take my car keys and how could you try to do something to come?
Now that's just one video, but I'm gonna play you another video when she actually going to give you more detail of what's going on. So let me screen share this video. No, that well, if you want to call he's Native Indian American, but he's the admixture. That's Taalik, the admixture dude. You know, he said he's not either African nor he's Aboriginal. He said that we a mixture of everything. You know, we even got some cat and dog in us, according to him. So no, this is Taalik. This is the mental case dude, the Looney Coon. You know, how this man abused his ex-wife. He abused his ex-wife, Miss Life Lesson. And he goes around saying that we're the bad guys. You know, but his ex-wife is exposing him, saying that, no, this dude is not what you think he is. So everything he said was a lie. So I'm going to show you what she says. I'm going to show you what she says. Let me get out of here. Give me one second. I'm going to show you this one. Let me show you this right here. So the name in this video is that Angel Snup Snup. She said, Angel Snup Snup, stop stalking me. So this man is he stalks women, but he claimed that he loved his soul sisters. But here's a soul sister that his ex-wife that took care of him, cleaned him up, gave him good loving, and he treated her like crap. We as Pan-African men, we don't treat our wives that way. We don't treat good women that way. But this woman was a good woman. She was a good sister. Now this is Patricia Robinson. And she's going to explain to you what happened, where she had to get a restraining order of this evil bastard. And I will never deal with this dude ever again. And anybody else that deal with him, I'm cutting him off too. I'm telling you that right now. If anybody else that deals with this dude, I'm cutting him off. I don't play that. I don't play with any man that abuse good women. Any Negro that abuse good sisters. I don't do that. I don't play that. I don't.
Fortunately for me right now, I'm dealing with a mentally insane stalker by the name of Taalik Ibn'rad, aka NUTNUT7, or Angel NUTNUT7, whose government name is Lorne Ray.
Lorne Ray, that's his real name. Lorne Ray, that's his real name. Okay, that's his real name, Lorne Ray. Now she's going to tell you exactly what happened during the time she was married. Now, remind you, this is not really that old. This is a 5-year-old video. So 5 years, a 5-year, what, you're going back 2015? I can remember things that I did in 2015. So we're not talking about 10 or 20 years. We're talking about 5 years ago.
And, this guy is sick. And it took me less than 90 days to see this. And this is why we are no longer together. First of all, I thought that the brother was sincere. And I really believe he had a real big following. But hell, you can have at least 50 people listening to you when you have 100 million internet sites. I mean, this guy's all over the internet. He has hundreds of videos, maybe even thousands. And he's using the internet, trust and believe me, for therapy. Because Taalik Ibn'rad, aka Angels NUTNUT7, is truly mentally insane. And brothers and sisters, it was a sad thing to have to accept on conception when I first saw him and got with him and began to interact with him, me and my children. It was a sad thing to have to accept, but it is what it is. And he should be taking his medication, but instead he's using your attention, brothers and sisters, people, black.
So wait a minute. So he's taking, so basically I was right all along. He's supposed to be taking his meds. You cannot come out of a crazy house or a mentally insane prison and not take your medication. He knows that he's mentally ill. He knows that, he's insane. And the funny thing about it, you got to be a dumbass to follow somebody or even to listen to somebody who comes out of, he admitted that he was crazy, came out the crazy house, but he got followers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, trust me, I'm going to show you the documents that when he had the case that in the Missouri case, and they'll show you that he was trying to fight this case, trying to pretend that he wasn't crazy, but what he was crazy. So, but she took him in. She took him in. Patricia Robinson, his ex-wife, took him in to show him love and care for him. But he treated her like garbage. So I mean, my thing is like you know that you're not you're not and to you're not fit to you're not fit to do certain things. So you got to take your medication. You got to take a medication, but people following this clown. Okay, I don't understand that. But let me continue. Let me continue what she says. Let me continue what she says.
It's men who were about us every day, and so living this is not easy. We tend to look at things of the past and all the heroic things that black men and women have done in the past. And I don't have to call out the names. You know the names because the names are constantly repeated. The Sojourner Truths and Harriet Tubman and the Noble Drew Ali's and the Marcus Garveys and so forth and so on. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Master Farad Muhammad. We sound these names all the time, but we talk about them in past tense, and we do nothing about standing in the legacy of those great people, doing the things or even attempting to do the things that they did in order to be heroic to us. So in that is pain, in that is struggle, in that is a giving of yourself, in that is difficulty, in that is being able to give up something. So if you're not willing to stand, no matter what around you is going on, if you're not willing to stand, no matter who it is, family, friend, or foe that might stand in your way, and you're not willing to trudge on to the divine destiny, then you can't say you're standing it on. So I see, Sister Aleeyah, I used to, when I was a little girl, I used to say, I'm going to stand if I have to go by myself. And so, though I've been married and I've had children, and I have loved my children with all my heart, soul, and mind, if my children get to a point in their lives where they become adults and they do not no longer want to follow the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in its effect, you know, being decent women and men, knowing not to repeat the mistakes of our forefathers and of their grandparents, and not even me, though I try not to make some mistakes, you know, like I don't want none of my children, none of my girls to be baby mamas. I did not want that for them. I did not want my sons to be baby daddies. Those are things that cause a problem in the direct fiber of the family structure.
That's true.
And so here I am before you to say, you judge me, I don't care. But just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad shared with his children, if you're not about what I'm teaching, you can hit the door, you can go on your own way, but as long as you're around me, you're going to have to submit to the will of Allah, Master Muhammad. That's exactly how I am. And that's how I've always been. So I have children that are out in that world, but you know what? I don't worry about them. That's their life. They made that decision. The ones that are still home with me, we are still standing on this teaching and living according to the divine culture that the gods gave to us. And that is knowing what to do, when to do, how to do, where to do, and who to do it with. And so as a Black woman, I feel compelled to be a strong example and a strong presence in my daughters' lives that they do not repeat the errors of the past. And I likewise for my sons wanted to inject them into relationships with men that I admired that had not made mistakes and became baby daddies and women abusers and things like that. So unfortunately for me right now, I'm dealing with a mentally insane stalker.
Wow. Mentally insane stalker. Okay? This is Taalik. He's a mentally insane stalker. He stalks women. He harasses women. This is any woman that get with him, I feel sorry for. That Mammy Noble, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. She don't know what she's getting into.
By the name of Ibn'rad, Taalik Ibn'rad, a.k.a. NUTNUT7, Angel NUTNUT7, whose government name is Lorne Ray.
That's his real name, Lorne Ray.
Know, this guy is sick. And it took me less than 90 days to see this. And this is why we are no longer together. First of all, I thought that the brother was sincere. And I really believe he had a real big following. But you know, hell, you can have at least 50 people listening to you when you have 100 million internet sites. I mean, this guy's all over the internet. He has hundreds of videos, maybe even thousands.
Wow.
And he's using the internet, trust and believe me, for therapy. Because Taalik Ibn'rad, a.k.a. Angel NUTNUT7, is truly mentally insane.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, brothers and sisters, it was a sad thing to have to accept on conception when I first saw him and got with him and began to interact with him, me and my children. It was a sad thing to have to accept. But it is what it is. And he should be taking his medication. But instead, he's using your attention, brothers and sisters, people, black, white, green, yellow, it doesn't matter, because he's all over the internet, all over the world, because he's on every internet site he can find. So my point is this. He's using this as therapy when he should be taking his medication. Some medications you just have to take. But him sitting up in his loneliness in a corner of a couch or laying on a cot in the basement or sitting in the back of his truck, you know, riding around the world where he could be meeting people and interacting with people, but all he's doing is spending time on the internet making videos because it's therapy for him. That's his couch. That's his couch. And everything he's feeling, the anger, the disappointment, the pain from his background and from his life and the things that have happened to him. Like all of us have had things happen to us. But what determines your mental capacity is how you deal with it. And he has not been able to deal with it very good. So he uses the internet as his couch and as his therapy. Don't let him do this to you. Nothing he says has any validity. Nothing he says has any depth. Everything he speaks comes from some other person or some other school of thought or some other speech he heard or something like that. It's nothing authentic because it's all him trying to find a way to deal with his own inner peace, to deal with his own inner pain when he just needs to face the fact that it is what it is. So, you have a man 50-something years old, don't have any children, don't have any interaction with anyone in his own family bloodline because they are all kind of really sick.
Wow.
But he's trying to be the one that's the extreme, and he's not. And so, he's been stalking me. I mean, actually literally stalking me. And here's the proof.
Okay, here come the restraining order. She got to get a restraining order. Okay?
A police report right here. Let me see if I can get it closer so you can see.
There you go. I want people to see this. She had to get a police report, a restraining order against this crazy looney coon. So he's giving you an illusion that he loved black women, he loved his soul sisters. And look, she had to get a restraining order against this nutcase, this abuser. Okay, that's the proof. So I want women to be aware when you get with these crazy dudes out here, man. So a lot of these dudes are unstable, but they give you this illusion like they're the righteous ones. And while he's bashing Pan-African brothers, let me tell you something, you will never hear that from the sisters. When they're dealing with Pan-African, we don't abuse our sisters. We don't mistreat them. We don't.
Police report. And I'm already seeking counsel on how to deal with him because being that he was mentally institutionalized for 10 years for the same crime, I don't know how to deal with that, really. I mean, I'm taken aback. But he keeps
so this man is a criminal. She said he was institutionalized for the same crime. So I want to know what the hell he went to jail for then. Angel, NUTNUT7, the Mr. Righteous dude, the Aleeyah Temple, the Mr. You know, the admixture dude. He's a criminal. He's a criminal.
He keeps threatening me. He recently here, when he was here in February, well, January, because February left.
So he's harassing this woman. He even threatened this woman. So this dude must be a really big man to really make threats of a woman. You know, he probably threatened her life. Talking about he's probably gonna kill her, or he's gonna ruin her financially. He said this man threatened her, threatened this woman's life. But he'll come off and say that me, Maurice, and Brother Bakari, and Brother Craig, we're the evil ones. We're the pro-blacks is the worst, and we're the evil ones. But this man is a criminal. This man is he's a woman abuser.
When we was here in January, something happened to my tabletop computer, and so since we were not at odds at that time, he went to fix it. Do you know he went in my computer, downloaded some software where he can tap into my computer no matter where he's at in the world, driving around on this truck driving job he's only had for a couple of months, and probably won't keep it for nothing but a couple of more months, because mentally insane people cannot stay on a job. But anyway, he's tapped into my computer and controls my computer to keep me from writing what I want to write and posting what I want to post. Who does that? That's an insane person. That's the work of an insane person who can't let go. I mean, I know I'm a good woman. I know I'm a good sister. He knows when he was here, he got well taken care of. But the fact remains, you're a grown man and you got issues, so you need to go out there and try to figure it out on your own. And if you don't want to take your medication, I cannot be your punching bag for your mental instability. So that is why he had to go. So brothers and sisters, again, help me bring a vibe that might help him move on, or less he's going to wind up back in the mental institution messing with me, because I'm not going to take it. And so now he's stalking my daughter. He's stalking my family. He's showing up at family events that he's not invited to.
Wow.
He's with my daughter, and everyone that knows that he's with my daughter, Tahita Robinson, says they're sleeping together, and that's foul. And I don't want to blame my daughter for that. But that's another thing. She got wroth with me, left home because she did not want to submit to the teachings. So she parted ways with me. And now she's got a grudge against me. So that's why she's dealing with Taalik. But they're both wrong. But he's only doing this to hurt me. And that's wrong. But he won't give up the fact we're not married. I've sold the ring. I've tore up the license before I got them notarized that we were no longer married. It's over. So help me with that gift of God that we are. Send out a vibe that will move him on away from me and my family and my situation, period. Because whether it's good or bad, it's my life. He has nothing to do with it. What my relationship with my children, he has nothing to do with it. My relationship with my family, who are pork, swine eating Negroes, he has nothing to do with it. So stay out of it. Just move on. And I know you all will agree. So I don't hate NUTNUT7, Angel NUTNUT7. I don't hate Taalik Ibn'rad. I feel sorry for him, and I just wish he would move on. But again, with me, my brothers and sisters, let's send out that vibe, that force that will make him move on before he finds himself back in the mental institution. Thank you for listening to me. More to come about Aleeyah Rebecca Muhammad.
So I just wanted to I want to share that to the people. I just wanted to share that to the people, and to let the people know that we're not going to tolerate that. This man come off and he always trying to make it seem like he's the good guy, and the Pan-Africans, we're the bad guy. You will never find videos where our wives are coming out saying that we abused them. Okay, we mistreat them. You will never find videos like that. But this woman had to come out publicly and say, look, this man is sick. This man belongs in the crazy house. And she said she took care of this man. While this man is a pervert looking at porn. Then she said that he slept with one of her grown daughters. And he's a Muslim. He was a Muslim at that time. That's what it doesn't make any sense to me. You know? So he wasn't like this is not before he became a Nation of Islam. He was lost. He was a Muslim, a member of the Nation of Islam. So the man is a fraud. The man is a fake. The man is a sick bastard. So we can't have this. Abusing women, mistreating good women. She said she's a good woman. I believe her. Gave them all good loving, cooked for them, had a hot plate, slept in a warm bed, make sure he had, when this man didn't have nothing. So now that you want to abuse her, you want to come around, you want to do every dirty thing in the book to this woman who haven't done nothing, who took care. I don't understand that. But we're not tolerating that. And like I say, anybody go on that man's panel, I don't do that. I don't play that. I just don't play that. If I don't fuck with somebody, I don't deal with them. I don't play no two faces bullshit. I don't. So I tell people, if you want to stay on that dude's panel, stay on it, but don't come over. That dude is a woman abuser. He hates women. He hates women. And any women that deal with him, I feel sorry for them. We're looking at pornography. He's a sick bastard. He's sick. So I'm gonna screen share something else. I'm just not gonna tolerate it. I just don't. I don't like to hear stuff like this. But he'll come off acting like he's just goody two shoes. Now, as you can see, this is the report of the transportation, and this is what they're doing in the Missouri case. I remember he mentioned this, and this is public information. You could definitely look into this, and it's dealing with that, dealing with the case. But let's look down here. He said it appears that the plaintiff, which is Taalik, who is also known as Lorne L. Wray, was committed to the Department of Mental Health after pleading not guilty by reason of the mental disease and defect of unspecific offense. And you can read this. This man is definitely, and I've been Rod. Anybody with IBM is really is an Arab name. I notice these are, if you look at Ibn Khaldun, he was an Arab who hated African people. So, I'm surprised this Negro took up Ibn'rad. Anybody with Ibn is an Arab name. Taalik Ibn'rad is an Arab name. Arab that own our people, African people. He just went from one slave name to another. I don't get it. I just don't understand that. You take a Ibn, if you read of Ibn Khaldun, he talked really nasty against African people. So I'm very surprised he picked this name. But yeah. So this man is a nut. And why do anybody want to associate with him? I don't know. But this man hates women. This man hates women. This man do not like black women. He don't like African women. He hates Africa. This man lives in an illusion, and it would take crazy people to listen to crazy people. If I would have known this earlier, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would never have allowed this dude on my panel. And I wouldn't even associate with anybody who associate with them. I'm just not gonna. I don't play that. I don't play that. Any man. I don't play with any dude abuses good people. Any man that abuses good women, I don't deal with them, and vice versa. Any woman abuses good men, and I'm talking about as far as within our race, I don't deal with them. I don't deal with them. Because you got some good sisters, you got some evil sisters that abuse good men as well, good brothers as well. So I don't deal with that. You know, we as Pan-Africans, we don't do things like that. But as you can know, there's proof that this man is a sick dude, and this dude need to be back in the crazy house. He really does. So I had to show that to the people that this is not going to be tolerated. And I'm sick and tired of this clown making videos about Pan-African people like we're this evil people, and he's the evil one. He's the one that beat women and verbally slandered them and harassed them. You know, just perverted, looking at pornography in front of babies and this perverted piece of garbage. So we have to be very aware. You know, I just want to just bring that awareness to our sisters about the hypocrisy and about the lies this guy is doing. So, like I said, we have to learn how to do background checks when we get involved with organizations or with who we get involved with. Sisters, if you get involved with a man, know who you're dealing with. Do a background check. Know how his family is, and don't just get in a relationship because you're lonely or you're just or you just came off from a messed up relationship. You gotta do a background check on these people. These guys are liars. Some of these men are liars. And you always tell. Even when she said, even with the sister said, she said his family is crazy. And I believe it. I believe, when Taalik said his moms used to call him all types of derogatory names and talk about his skin and all that, and and he's doing the same thing to the people, to his own people. You know what I'm saying? He talked about my features, but he didn't get on Alquan when Alquan talked about his platypus nose, saying he had a platypus nose, talking about he had a Mike Tyson eyebrows, and his face or his head looked like an erect penis. He didn't say nothing about that. And who defended him? It was the Pan-African brothers. It was brothers like me and brother Maurice. We defended his brothers against Alquan. But then then him and Alquan, his recent video with him and Alquan, they started talking about dissing brother Maurice. And another scumbag, Alquan, oh man, yeah, man, you was right about Maurice, man. You was right about him. Oh man, you was right. All of a sudden they buddy now. But in the meantime, they did a few videos dissing each other. Alquan don't like black women. He sleeps white. So you're dealing with people that living of what they say. They want other people to live, the way how they see it, but they're not living what they preach about. I'm living what I preach about. I'm living in a middle class black neighborhood, and I love it. So I'm not going to tell people, oh, you should live among black people, and I'm living in a white neighborhood. I'm telling people to go to Mississippi, but I'm not in Mississippi. Let me tell you something. One thing about me is I'm only going to concentrate on my people of where I'm at. I'd rather concentrate on the people of where I'm at and help them and show them the way. And once I move to another state or another country, I can do the same thing there. That's what I'm about. But again, I just had to show that we can't allow these pranksters and these pranksters to come on and spread evil and lies and this falsehood in the atmosphere and just give this illusion like they're the great ones and we're not. And the Pan-Africans are the blackity black, and we're, no, we stand what we say. We Pan-Africans, we stand what we don't. You will never find a video of some woman saying, "Oh, we are abusing them and harassing them," and all this other stuff. So, women, be aware of who you get involved with, and I say the same thing with the brothers. Be aware of who you get involved with. So I didn't want to make this a long video, but I just had to play that because this guy, he makes videos making fun and dissing brother Maurice and dissing me and Bakari and yes, Maurice, that's right. He did say that. She did say that. We're not gonna play that. We're just not gonna play that, man. But we're not having that. We're not having it. But this man is not what he says he is. She had to get a restraining order. You saw the police. You saw the police report. So this man harassed her, threatened her. He threatened this woman's life. But he said that we're the bad guys. But wait a minute. He's crying when Maurice was getting at him. He was crying. Oh my God, these Pan-Africans is threatening my life. Oh, but when a man threatens your life, you crying. But then you got the nerve to threaten a woman's life. See, that's some punk shit. He ain't no man. He ain't no man. You know what I'm saying? But he want to bang on a woman. But when brothers like me and Maurice, he ain't trying to bang with us because he know that he'll get his ass whipped. But you want to threaten a sister's life, and that's your wife. That was your ex. That was your wife, man. So I'm glad, Maurice. I had to show this video, brother. I had to show it. Because I remember, I was talking to Erica. I remember she was telling me about it. So so yeah, man, it's really messed up, man. It's really messed up how this man come off like he's the good guy and he paint this picture like we're the bad guys. So I had to put this video out, man, because it needs to be said. But I'm sick and tired that these people bang on Pan-Africans, and all we do is promote love and structure. We promote love and structure. We need structure. And I believe that she's a good woman. She took care of this man. This man didn't have nothing. This man was a bum. And you're going to abuse this woman? Break her things? Harass her? Threaten her life? And I believe that I believe that she said, I don't want to be used as a punching bag. So it had to be some physical abuse there too. But he'll come off talking about, oh, he loves his soul sisters. No, you don't. You're a fraud, Taalik. Lorne Ray, whatever your real name is. He's a fraud. So we gotta expose these fakes. We We got to expose them. So I just had to bring some awareness to our people, because this is not going to be tolerated. I'm not going to tolerate it, and I'm not going to tolerate the slander of good people, righteous people. So just want to share that. Let's look at these comments real quick. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. So I just wanted to thanks for everybody to tune in. Miss Life Lessons, Maurice Muhammad, Erica, thanks for tuning in. But just be aware of these looney coons that try to come off like they're the good guys, and they're the ones that's abusing women. They're the hateful people, the real sewer rats, right, exactly. He's the evil one, Brother Maurice. I don't know if you saw, but she showed the restraining order, and he's still harassing this woman, even to this day. Even to this day. And he's talking to Alquan, and he's saying, "Oh, brother, I didn't have nothing." He said I was doing bad, and so she helped him, cleaned him up, and remind you he was in the NOI that he hates so much. She even caught him looking at pornography while he was in the NOI. Okay? Looking at porn while she, sleeping with the daughter. Threatening her life, talking about I'm going to beat your ass and all this other stuff. But then he'll come off banging on us. And she even said this man should be taking his medications, taking his meds. So we're not going to have that. And anybody that deals with him, any Pan-Africans that's deal with him, you know what I'm saying? We they're going to get shitted on too. Because why would you want to even associate with people like that? No person be shown on a woman that abuses women and then come off like they're the good guys. So we cannot have that. We cannot have that. I don't like that. I don't like to hear, I don't like to hear good women, saying things like that, because that pisses me off. Because now it's like, damn, dude, like, that woman's been good to you, and this is how you treat her. And I know she's a good woman. And then he's gonna attack her about her weight. Oh, she's a big woman and all this other stuff. He's gonna make fun about her weight. But that big woman, first of all, there's nothing wrong with no big woman. There's nothing wrong with no big. Look, I don't discriminate when it comes down to our sisters being thick, big, or whatever. I don't care about none of that. It's all about character. So, this man hates women, but he come off talking about, oh, I love my soul sisters. And then he'll make probably see this video, he'll make a video and justifying it. That's what he does. Just another Looney Coon video, and he'll sit there and justify it. Talking about we wasn't really married. And all this other craziness. You heard what she said. She sold the ring. She didn't want nothing to do with him. This man wasn't following the teachings. So my thing is like this. Why would you even get into the Nation of Islam knowing that, knowing the rules? You knew the rules. You knew the rules, but you're looking at pornography. You're slandering your wife. You're abusing your wife. We Pan-Africans, we don't do that. You know, we don't do that. We cherish our women. You're supposed to cherish your wife, especially if she's done good. She's done right by you. You cherish your wife. You know, Brother Muhammad, I don't know if you heard me, but I said that when we went to Philly, you said the most beautiful thing, the beautiful message to your wife. So it was so warming. That's what Pan-Africans do. And I love that. I love to hear stuff like that. You know, Brother, if you go back to listen to, you see say the most beautiful things to Queen Muhammad. But just hearing this with Patricia Robinson, when he said about what Taalik done to her, man, it's you know, that's crazy. And he was in the Nation of Islam. You don't do that. You're supposed to cherish your wife, cherish your queen. But he's abusing her. Then he's trying to now he's trying to pretend like he's this saint. We can't have that. We can't have that. Okay. Hotep, Nubian Gold, Hotep. You know, we can't have that. So, sisters, I want to bring this awareness to you about doing background checks on these people. I don't care if it's your friends. I don't care who you get involved with. Do background checks. You got to do background checks. Talk to their families. You know, I don't believe in settling. I don't believe in settling. You know, I dated girls with children, and it wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. You know, I don't want to settle. I want to have my own children. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. And I'm not saying these women were bad, but I'm just saying that I just want something that was right for me. That's all I'm saying. You know, and you know, don't settle. Don't settle because you feel sorry for a man. You know, Taalik didn't have nothing. He was a bum. And this woman took care of him, put him in her house. Okay? He was living off of her. And after he got what he wanted, after he got, he mistreated her. And this man's a criminal. He says he committed a crime to the point they had to put him in a crazy house in a prison. I don't know what crime he did. I'm trying to investigate that. What type of crime that he did? So I will investigate that. I want to know what crime that he did. Because that needs to be exposed. The man is a criminal. He's a woman abuser. He's a looney coon. I would say don't fall for the trick, but he's getting these views because he's talking about black people, pro-blacks. Well, I'll tell you what, pro-blacks, we're pro-blacks, we're about pro-love as well. Because if you're pro-black, guess what? You won't never find no video of some woman saying they had to get a restraining order on us. You will never find no girlfriend or no wives doing that. Yes. If a guy doesn't get along with his family, especially his mom, and a lot of times I don't like to date him. Every time that happens with me, it was because his family was sick of him. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's right, Muhammad. That's right, Maurice. That's right. But if you haven't seen it, Maurice, just rewind, just look back on the video and listen what she says. It was horrifying. You know, this man was a really abusive dude. And then she was a good woman. I believe her. You could tell she was a good woman. You know, You don't hurt good people. And then he come off. And then I mean, you know, and I can, I mean, this man hates women. And then he gets mad because he sees the love between my brother Muhammad and his wife. He gonna talk about the brother's wife like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm still mad at that. Now I see why he don't like women. The man is he's like I said, he rather had another dude in his house sleeping together. I don't like that. I don't. You gonna abuse another woman? Let me see. Mess with me like that, Taalik. Lorne, Wray, whatever your goddamn name is. Mess with me like that. You want to threaten women? Threaten me. You punk. You don't do that. You don't do that. I don't like that. You know, and that video, and the reason I had to play, because that video was brought to me. That was, you know, somebody sent me that, somebody told me about that video, and I didn't know. I didn't know that it was somebody that, but exactly, Erica. Most gay men hate women. That's true. That's true. You're right about that. Oh, definitely, definitely. Queen Muhammad is a good woman. Maurice ain't gonna let. Trust me, brother Maurice he ain't leaving her. He ain't gonna. Trust me. Maurice no. My brother no. Yo, he ain't leaving her. He ain't leaving a good woman. He ain't gonna mistreat her either. I know my brother Maurice. And she's a good woman. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. You know. And like I said, we cherish our women. We cherish our women. We don't leave good women. We don't mistreat good women. It's hard, and let me tell you, it's hard to find a good woman. It's like it's for the sisters, it's hard to find a good brother for the sisters. Okay? Because a lot of us, you know, have been somewhat damaged, you know, whatever have you. You know, we come from, you know, dysfunctional homes, but you know, some of us, you know, are looking for real love. But this man had it good. He had it good. And he ruined that. He ruined that. That's right. That's right, Nubia. Nubia Gold. That's right. Maurice found a gem. You're right. Queen Muhammad. That's right. She's a good woman. She's a really good woman. But I just don't like the fact that this man talked about his wife, talked about Queen Muhammad like that. I just don't like that, and it bothered me. And I'm glad I, exposed him for who he really is. His Taalik's ex-wife, said this man was dangerous. I didn't say that. I'm not making it up. This Patricia Robinson said it. You know, and you know, and it hurts me it hurts me when I hear things like that, because no woman should be mistreated. No good woman should be mistreated. No good woman. I'm sorry. Yeah, I believe he beat his wife, and he threatened us. He threatened her too. Slept with her daughter. That's right. Watching pornography, and remind you, he was a member of the. Remember, they were both a member of the Nation of Islam, which to me, he broke the laws. This man committed fornication. Brother Maurice, ain't fornication? It's against one of the rules that you don't do, because they were still married, you know. They were still married when he cheated on his wife. So he cheated on his wife with her daughter. This is what this sewer rat did. So he can never say anything against us ever again. He need to be quiet. He need to be quiet. He need to be quiet. Yes. You know, she said that videos is his therapy. I don't have no problem with him making videos. But when you make videos bashing Pan-Africans, I have a problem with that because we don't mistreat our women. We don't. We love our sisters. And we love good sisters. We might not love the ratchet ones. I don't like ratchet women. I don't. I stay away from them. But we love good sisters because good people should not be mistreated. Let me say this again. Good people should never be mistreated. And Taalik's wife said that I'm a good woman. And I believe her. And I believe that she was cooking for this man, give him all types of some good loving. Who's gonna pass for that? Well, no, but he's gonna talk about her weight and all this other stuff. Just this bad mouthing this woman. And he was talking to that faceless trolls Alquan. You know, I don't understand that. But he's gonna get jealous and talk about somebody else's wife. Threaten a woman's life to the point she had to get a restraining order. And she showed the proof. She said she even got the recordings. She got the text messages that he was making threats and stuff like that. So we can't allow that. We can't allow that. No more. You know. So I had to let our people know that we're not going to tolerate that. And then, like I said, he'll probably make a video, he'll probably see this and make a video, and then he'll probably justify and make another diss video about me and he'll justify why he's not with his ex-wife. And like I said, she got the proof. She showed the proof that this man was stalking her and harassing her and threaten her life. You know? So he can't lie about that because she showed evidence. So, you know, enough is enough. And I just had to, I don't want to make this a long video, but I just want to show the people the hypocrisy of these people that try to bang on Pan-Africans. I don't like that. And these people coming from a dark place. You know, these people coming from a place of these are the evil ones. These are the sewer rats. And if you go do some background checks, these people have a past. These people don't even practice what they preach. Beating on women and threatening their lives and all this other stuff. But they tell us that we're no good. That we're the evil ones, that we are the worst. How is that? How is that? Prove it. If you are the worst, prove it. Show our wives saying that we harassed them. Show our wives that we're the ones that threaten them and sleeping with their children and sleeping with their sister and all that. Show that proof. Show that proof, Taalik, if you're watching. So I just want to throw that out there, man. But yeah, so you know, I sent the video to Brother Maurice how him and Alquan, you know, they talking about it and laughing and giggling and all of a sudden Alquan, they best buddy. But like, again, these are the people, they went back and forth dissing each other. And now this clown, this Looney Coon, you know, he's the one that trying to make fun and talking about people and talking about people's how people look and all that stuff. I never talked about this. Let me tell you something. I never talked about Taalik's features. I never talked about Taalik's features. But he talked about mine. I never talked about his loved ones, but He has no problem talking about other people. So we're not going to tolerate that. We're not going to tolerate that. So he just been exposed. And like I say, anybody that joins him, you know, I don't want to have nothing to do with them. I don't want to have nothing to do with them. I don't want them coming on my panel or nothing like that. Because like I said, you are the company that you keep. And if you are down with that, and a woman abuser, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I hate women beaters. I hate men that verbally abuse women. I don't get down with that. And I'm talking about good women who don't deserve it. I'm talking about good sisters, our sisters who don't deserve it. I don't. You know, who's living a good life, a righteous life, who don't deserve any type of mistreatment, and vice versa. I don't like any sisters. I don't like no black woman talking bad about good brothers. I don't like that. No one should be abusing nobody. All right. So thanks to the chat for watching. But anybody who haven't seen it, you know, just rewind it and just take a look, see for yourself. All right. And if y'all want to make any comments, you know, put your comments down. Tell me what you think. All right. And just and give your thumbs up and share it. Share it if you have to, because this is serious. This is serious. You know, we don't do you know, as far as Pan-African people, we don't play that. We don't engage into that wickedness like that. You know, we don't abuse our wives. We don't do that, and then come off like we're the angel. You know, we don't play that. Okay. Of course, Nubia. Of course, they don't. They don't respect race first. Because if you love your race, you're gonna respect your people. You're gonna respect your reflection. You're gonna respect your reflection. If you look in the mirror, don't you love yourself when you look in the mirror? So if you look at your own, that's your reflection. I love my reflection. So race first, black first, of course, African first. I'm African first, because African means black. Black means African. The Kemet was called the land of the blacks, or black land. So you know, I mean, we definitely be one all day. Marcus Garvey said that pit race first. I agree. A lot of these black people are separatists. They like to separate themselves and unify with the enemy. You know, mistreat. Why would you mistreat your woman? You mistreat your woman. But you want to make deals with the enemy. You know, you want to be nice to the enemy, but you want to mistreat your woman that take care of you. I don't respect no black man. And I want to definitely talk about this Kobe thing, because he didn't marry a black woman. Matter of fact, he left a black woman to get with that white chick. And they try to build him up like he's some saint. I respect him as a ball player. But nothing. But outside of that, I can't. You know, I don't respect him as personal life. You know, you got two black parents, and you couldn't marry, a woman that reminds you of your mother. I don't get it. You say there was no good sisters in your life that you had to go, but then I can understand, because Kobe used to live in Italy. No, he wasn't. You're absolutely right. He wasn't B1. And matter of fact, he said that his heart was in Italy because he used to live in Italy. He loved, and that woman, if you notice that he was with, she looked more Italian. You know, she looked more Italian. So he loved those Italian white women. So, but he came from black parents. Of course she's pretty. Of course. And you know, him and you know, Kobe and him and Brandy used to date. But they claimed they wasn't dating, they were just friends. But they looked like a nice couple. So you mean to tell me he couldn't marry Brandy? As pretty as she is? Successful? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand that. You know? So we gotta, you know, I don't, you know, we cannot tolerate disrespect when it comes down when it comes down to a black man disrespecting a sister, especially if that's your wife. You know, and if she's done good right, you know. So I just can't deal with that, man. I just can't. So well, like I said, let me just want to say thanks to the chat. You know, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long, but it's over an hour. And I might do a video probably tomorrow, and I want to talk about this Kobe situation because it's going to be real deep. And I was going to do it last week. I don't know what happened. I know I was pretty tied up last week. But we definitely going to chop it up with that. Yeah, you're right. But we're definitely gonna chop it up tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get the brothers on the panel. So Maurice, Muhammad, if you're available, let's get together tomorrow, man. Let's chop it up. All right. But yeah, but anybody who haven't seen this video, after I end it, just take a look at it. If you know, write your comments, tell me what you think, and share it, man. Just share it, you know, because this, you know, I don't tolerate women beaters. I don't tolerate women abusers. I don't deal with that. I'm talking about people that's abusing good people, good women. I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate, and then they come off like this. They're the real angel. I don't tolerate that. So thanks to the chat. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all the best. But hopefully I get with my brothers tomorrow. We're gonna talk about this Kobe situation because it's gonna be definitely a deep program. But I had to play this video to bring some awareness to our sisters, and please do background checks. Just do background checks on these Negroes, man, because these Negroes come off like they're the saints and they really wolves under sheep clothing. All right. So peace and love, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.